it's Lexi. So, I'm going to be doing a zillion and a half videos today. This is a book video, and this is a collective book haul from 2 trips to the library, ouch, a trip to the bookstore, and a couple of questions I'd love to get answered. I'm thinking about doing a bunch of tag videos today, so we'll see. And maybe starting a tag of my own if I can think of an idea. So, yeah. Book tag videos, maybe a couple name tag videos too. But, yeah, I took my hair down today and I thought it looked good. And I threw on one of my favorite shirts. And I'm going to make a zillion and a half videos today because I want to. Alright, so into the book haul. Okay, so, I don't know where to start, so I should start with the books that I bought. These I bought a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to be going back to the bookstore really soon, so I don't know when I'm going to have the opportunity to film a bookshelf tour, but I'm running out of room on my bookshelf. I still have room on the top shelf, and I'm probably going to have to invade other places in my bedroom, probably under my bed. But yeah, okay, so the first book, so I'm currently reading, which is Anne Avonlea by L.M. Montgomery, Lucy Maud Montgomery, and I'm this far through, and I really do like it so far. If you saw my post on Goodreads, which I'll link my Goodreads down below, I said that, it was like page 21, and Anne had already gotten into some crazy predicament. And I just thought it was so funny. So this is the second book in the Anne of Green Gables series. The first one is Anne of Green Gables. And I own the third one. Oh, here it is. Okay. Anne of the Island by Lucy Maud Montgomery. This one, and I have the original Anne of Green Gables, but that one's broken. And they're old Apple classics. Like I have the Little Women version of this. I can't find a Little Women version that I can actually understand because I may look like a nerd with these big, thick black glasses, but when it comes to, like, Jane Austen stuff, I cannot understand what they're telling me. I mean, I do understand most of Anne, but I kind of got, I think what I got was the little kids version. Not the little kids version, but, like, I don't know. I don't actually know, but this is, like, 1908, so I could probably understand that language, but, Little Women is, I guess, I don't know. Anyways. Okay, and then I got this because I went to the bookstore to pick up some holds, and I saw this, and I just kind of was in the mood for it. So, Unbending in the Road by Nicholas Sparks. I will be reading this maybe. I'm not actually sure. Here's the thing though, but I'm gonna do this thing, and I'm gonna try it this month and see how it works, and I'll be more set for August. But where you guys can vote on my TBR shelf, on my book hauls for whatever month, I'll tell you. On any of the books that I've showed you, then you can vote for me to review them, and I'll do 2 on my blog and 2 on my YouTube channel. And yeah, so vote for 4, or 1 or 2 or 3, however many you really want to see. And then, like a week or 2 later, I'll tally them all up. But so you can do it for this one if you want. Although August, this is just a test run, and August will probably, if I like the idea, I'll keep doing it in August. So yeah. Abandon the Road by Nicholas Sparks. Oh. Okay, and then we have Shrinking Violet by Danielle Joseph. And I'm sadly really wanted to read this because it sounds like a lot like the movie, oh my gosh, Disney Channel DCOM movie with Debbie Ryan. Not 16 Wishes, but the other one, which I can't think of for the life of me, where she's like a secret radio DJ. Tara. Okay, well, basically, this girl, Tara, she's super shy, and then she takes a spot. Radio Rebel, that's the movie. As Slam, and then, I don't know, but it's just like that movie. But I read a couple of bad reviews on this, and so normally bad reviews make me want to pick up books more or mixed reviews, because I want to see what don't they like about it. Because I tend to like a lot of the books that I read. I don't know if I just, in my mind, screen over the ones I don't want, or what. But I tend to really like books, like, I really liked The Selection by Kira Cass, and not a lot of people did. So yeah. Anyways, Drinking Violet by Daniel Justice. Which I won't read this unless you guys really, really want me to read and review it. So, sorry, that was a weird face. I have makeup. Alright, then we have The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa, which is the first book in the Blood of Eden series, which I don't know if I'm going to read this one either. I kind of want to, but I kind of don't. And it's a Mammoth book, which has nothing to do with why I do or do not want to read it. I don't know if I'm in the mood for vampires, because vampires and I, other than my beloved Twilight series, I don't really read a lot of vampire books because I find them too similar to Twilight. And I don't know, I just don't really like them. Or they're too far apart. Like, the traditional vampires, and then there's, like, the Twilight vampires, but I don't have, like, a happy medium in between that. Well, not a happy medium. I like the Twilight vampires, and if vampires go too traditional, I don't really like it. But this one doesn't sound too traditional. It sounds really good. So, I may or not be reading it. We'll see. That was a very long explanation of vampire books. Yeah, okay. And then we have, I have the first book, and I read it, and I loved it a lot. I liked it a lot. And then I read the second one, and it was kind of a letdown, and so I don't know if I'm going to be reading the second one. It is Blood Rose by Andrea Kramer. But it has these, like, distressed pages things, and I don't like these. I know everyone's like, I love the distressed pages, or whatever the heck they're called. I don't. I cannot stand them. I hate them. I don't know. It just makes, I don't like it, but I might read it. We'll see. I'm a little nervous about who she's gonna end up with because they never end up with the boys I want them to end up with in like half the books I read. So obviously. Anyways, like I'm Gale, baby, Gale, Edward, and then Gale. Anyways, so we'll see. Then we have a book that I've already read and I really liked. And needs to go back to the library. It is The List by Siobhan Vivian. This is really good. I think I gave it 4 out of 5. I have a review from Goodreads, but I liked it. It's told from 8 different girls' point of views, and some girls you learn a lot about, and some girls you don't. And like my favorite character was Sarah, so I would have loved it if there was a lot more Sarah in it, and I could do without Abby and Bridget. But it was good overall. It was really good. It seemed unfinished at the end though, but I will be checking out Siobhan Vivian's other novels to see what's left. Not what's left, but like what else she's done. I'm hyper today. Sorry guys. Then we have Jellicoe Road. Or is it On the Jellicoe Road? I don't know. By Melina Marchetta. And this is flippin' tiny, guys. Like, it's teeny. But anyways, so I heard you really can't sum up what this is about. But I heard it's like from We Need Read Taylor. I'll link her channel down below as well. That it's like, how do I explain this? That's the cutest. I don't know. They said everyone says you can't really describe this book. I don't think you can. But I think it's like supposed to be like I don't know. It's like a mystery. And she's at a boarding school. It's got a Michael L. Prince Award for Excellence in Young Adult Literature from the American Library Association. I had to read that. Kirby. So I really do want to read it, and it's on my TBR for this month. So then we have Aurelia by Anne Ostrom, and this copy's kind of chewed up. It's from that's what library's from. My receipts. I have 2 because I got them on 2 different days. Wait, why do I have 2? Oh, well, it doesn't really matter because they're all due on the same day. Oh, that's right, because I had to do 2 different library cards. Anyways, it's not important. Yeah. I'll tell you about my incident at the library if you guys want to. This is why the library hates me, because all these books were on hold. Yeah. Anyways, I'll talk about that in another video if you want. But Aurelia, which is about a girl named Aurelia, who is the crown princess of Tyralt. And she's gonna get married to this guy named Robert, but someone tried to kill her. So Robert and the king's royal spy are trying to like investigate and watch over Aurelia. But the princess, she says she does not need Robert to save her. She seems like a strong female heroine which I do like, but there's some points where I'm like, we don't need a girl that strong. Women need men sometimes. I'm just gonna come out and say that. Sometimes we need them, and sometimes they need us. And that's all I'm gonna say on that issue. Then we have the book I'm so excited for because I got excited for this one because I wanted the second one really bad, and obviously I had to read the first one first, but it sounds really good. It's called And He's So Beautiful by Suzanne Young, and this will be the next book I read after Anne of Avonlea. So yay. I'm really excited to read this. I can tell you. It's about a girl named Charlotte, which is such a cute name for such a teenage girl. I love Charlotte. Anyways, and her friend thinks that she's psychic, her boyfriend thinks that she's cheating, but she's a forgotten, which is the kind of angel who lives on Earth, and they feel the need, which is a powerful, uncontrollable draw to help someone, usually a stranger, which, if my friend went to go help some weird stranger we didn't even know in the middle of a parking lot, I would be kind of freaked out. So this does not sound, this concept sounds really interesting and cool. But she doesn't want this responsibility. Need grows stronger, and she has to decide, if she's going to stay there, she's going to stay there completely, and she has to choose. Will she be willing to fight her destiny no matter how dark the consequences? So, and the second one's called A Want So Wicked, and the cover of this cover is beautiful, but the cover and the title of A Want So Wicked is fantastic. I love it. So yes, I think it's beautiful. Will be read. If you guys want reviewed, I'll probably just do a review anyways, but I love it because it's great. And after that, will be the final library book that I have, and I'll read it after that. So third. It is Die For Me by Amy Plum. I've heard it's kind of compared to Twilight, which is not a bad thing, not at all. And it's about a girl named... Oh, it does not say her name in here because it's... Hold on. Let me find it. Yeah, so basically, though, it's about this girl, and I don't know her name all of a sudden. I'll figure it out in a second. And she meets this guy named, and he's a reverend, which is kind of like, her name is Katie, I think. Katie, they call her Katie Bean, so I'm assuming her name is Kate or Katie, or Catherine, something like that. Anyways, and she meets this guy, and he's a reverend, and she's an orphan, and so she meets this guy named Vincent, and he is a reverend, and he's immortal, and he's trying to kill all the immortals. So, and she's human. So that was a really bad summary. I am extremely sorry, but yes, this can't wait for it. Until I Die comes out soon, and it's gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so on to the books that I have bought. Is bought a word? I don't even know. Anyways, so I'm gonna start with anyways. So we have Rapture by Lauren Kate, and I took the poster out of the back. She also has written Fallen, Torment, Passion, and Fallen in Love, and I have all of them, but Fallen in Love, I read that as a Kindle book. Basically, Fallen is about my friend Tess is borrowing them all right now. They would go right here. Those are the dust jackets, and she's in Florida, so I kind of want them back. Anyways, this cover is so gorgeous. It's like a buttery cover, which are okay. They're greasy though sometimes. Anyways, focus, sexy. Fallen is about a girl named Luce, and she she tried to kiss this boy, and the barn they were in blew up, and he died, and so she gets sent to this school for bad children. Juvenile delinquents. I don't know. Anyways, I was just laughing at myself. Sorry. Anyways, and she meets this guy named Daniel, and she feels this connection towards him, but he keeps pushing her away, and she kind of figures out why she has this connection to him and why he's pushing her away and what he really is, because he's not cute. Neither is she. So it's good. Rapture's the last one, and Passion left me so confused. So what? So I'm gonna reread Passion, reread Rapture. But I'm really concerned. If you want to know why I'm concerned, you have to have read the series, and then we can have a conversation down in the comments. Phase 2. Alright, then I've read all these other ones, kind of. The next one, whoa, sorry this is going to be so long, is Tempest Unleashed by Tracy Deeds. The first one is called Tempest Rising. And I read this and liked it very much. So I hope there's a third one, because I think there will because of the ending. I love this cover. The other cover I don't like, but I love this cover. Just the waves splashing up, and her little mermaid body, and her little tattoos, and her pretty blonde hair that looks like mine, but much nicer and blonder. Yes, so I loved it very, very much. I'll show you. Yes. So Tempest Rising is about a girl named Tempest, and her mom was a mermaid and stuff, and she's got these brothers, and she's a surfer, and basically she ends up like having to choose between like the water and the land. Okay. Then we have Snow White and the Huntsman, a novel by Lily Blake. This is a poppy, by the way. Just saying that. This is the book that is based on the movie. So the movie comes first, and then the book is written, just like the movie is gone. It's not like Twilight had Twilight's a book and then a movie. This is a movie and then a book. Okay. Kristen Stewart. Yes. I didn't actually see the movie though, because I am a scaredy cat, and I would be clinging to my friend's arms for dear life, and my poor friends do not want that. They like to see the movie in peace, and my friend Will said it wasn't very good, so he didn't want to go see it with me. But when it comes out on pay-per-view or DVD, I probably will be getting it because it's Kristen Stewart, and I made it my mission to watch every movie that the Twilight stars are in, which is never going to happen, but whatever. It looks good, and Chris Hemsworth is in it, so okay. We're fangirling. Alright, and then we have the next book that I read, which is the second book I read in June, along with the list, which I wanted to be in. Take Me There by Carolee D. This one really, I mean, I wanted it, because I thought it was a romancy book, a really, really tough romancy book. And I guess you could compare this to Perfect Chemistry, because it's told by a boy. The boy has, quote unquote, a bad boy past and a criminal record. He knows the rich and beautiful Jess is too good for him, so it sounds to me just like Alex and Brittany. That's her name, right? Perfect Chemistry. So yeah, so he's in a gang, and he makes a mistake, and then takes this road trip to go find his long lost dad, who's and intense. This is an intense read. There's hardly any road trip, which kind of made me a little bit sad, but I give it 5 out of 5 on Goodreads. And I don't really do that for contemporaries, because like I'll give a 5 out of 5 to like Twilight or Sea of Bones, because I'm more into the non-contemporary books more than I am into contemporary. Like I love contemporary as much as everything else, but I read more Tempest Unleashed, Twilight, The Selection, Insurgent, Divergent, Shivers, Heavy Bones, stuff like that. This was looking amazing, guys, and I just loved it. The ending just tore my heart into a million pieces. Not as bad as Colleen Hooke's The Tiger's Curse series. Those books, oh my gosh, I need to go on like an antidepressant afterwards or something, because I read them and I'm just so engrossed with her writing. I will buy anything Colleen Hooke writes, no matter what. She's just like Cassandra Clare with me. I don't care what she writes, and like a couple other people like Veronica Rossi and Veronica Roth. They could write the dumbest concept. I would buy the book because it's written by them. Or I don't even have to know the concept, but I would just buy it. So. Anyways, but Carolee Dean. I've never read a book by her, and I don't know if it's her first one or not. Nope, it's copyright 2010, so maybe she's got other ones out there, but I would definitely want to check her out. I totally recommend this book. It was so good, and I tried to get my brother to read it, and he wouldn't read it, so whatever. But he doesn't read anything, so. Anyways, yes. Alright, and the last book, which I have not finished yet, and I will explain why in a minute, is Fear by Michael Grant. I love Michael Grant, and I love his cover. I'm really hyped for him, sorry guys. Yeah. There's Sam. I love Sam and Astrid. Basically, this is the 5th book in the Gone series, which if you don't know what Gone is, it's a, It's a dystopian kind of novel. I don't know if you could call it post-apocalyptic or not, or apocalyptic or not, because I don't really think it is. Once you get far enough into the series, you realize I don't think it really has genre. Yeah, it doesn't think it really has a genre. Maybe I guess you might be able to say it's like a paranormal dystopian. It doesn't really have genre. I'm deciding it has no genre. And you guys, if you think you know what genre this might fall in and you've read them all, can't see when I do it that fast. Anyways, so yes, I got this far through, and then I'm taking a big break because Michael Grant is a really amazing author, and I love him. But I can't read his books back to back, like so close together. I mean, at least a month or two between, because they're so mammoth and there's so much going on that I go into brain overload. So I'm definitely gonna read this probably before school comes out, or when I have a good break in school, because I'm gonna be in 10th grade now, and it's quite serious, more than 11th grade. So I'll be a sophomore. And yes, so those were all the books that I've bought. It's a very long video. Bye, guys.